Well, hello there. I'm so glad you're here. I'm Marty Whitney with ARTitude Adjustment, and I teach fun art, not fine art. So I'm going to give this just a second because I want to see all your comments and who comes in. There you go. So I just click on this thing and then I can see your comments. So I'm glad you're here because I did set this up 15 minutes because we arrived in Meridian, Mississippi, no problems or anything. But I want to go to a museum here that I've looked forward to seeing, and I didn't do it the last time I was here. We've been here before. As a matter of fact, we are in the same resort campground where we stayed. I would imagine it's probably been 9 or 10 years since we were here. So I want to go say hello to the people. I didn't do it when we checked in, so I know the lady because I made her some homemade orange cinnamon rolls. I don't know what you call it. Maybe it was lemon cinnamon rolls. I had a real craving for lemon cinnamon rolls or lemon rolls, and so I made them and took them over. So I recognized where we were right away. When you come in, just say hello and where you're from. I'd love to know. This is the last day of the week. I had no idea that I would be able to do this live because we left about 9 o'clock this morning from Red Bay, Alabama, and we're on our way south to go to an international food festival. Mostly French, Cajun, Acadian food that will be in Lafayette, Louisiana, and some of you may be attending it. I'd love to know. I forgot one thing. Guess what? Welcome to the show. So I'm glad you're here, and like I said in the beginning, I'm Marty Whitney with ARTitude Adjustment. Hey Lekka, I'm so glad you're back. And hey Melody, I'm so glad you're here. But the last day of the week is when I take an opportunity to show you next week's project. In fact, you can take a screenshot or you can text me and I will send you a picture of the project so you can get all your things together and you can start with me on Monday. That works out really well. And let me show you what our project was for this week. Just finished it yesterday. In fact, let me get a dual screen here. There. Now I can show you. In fact, I think I'll just do one picture here. It might show it, but that's not who we want to see. Okay. So this is a floor cloth, and it has some stripes you see around it, and then the chicken is laying an egg and everything, and they have a couple of biddies. So anyway, this turned out to be a real cute project. If I do it again, and I will, what I'll do is put one more chicken over here. One more chicken over here. I think it's kind of bare over here, but that's all right. You don't have to be perfect. You just got to do it. And that's what someone famous once told me. You don't have to be perfect. Just get it going. So that's what we do. Anyway, so that was our project for last week. And so what I do on Fridays is just introduce the new project for next week and get you started. These classes that I'm putting on my Facebook page are free classes, and I give you all the instructions. I'll give you templates if it's necessary. And if we have a lot of interruptions, I don't anticipate it will happen today because I'm in a real good area for the signal. But I upload this and all of my other classes to YouTube, and they will be on there by the day. So anyway, this is day 5, and it's and what we're starting is a barn on a road. Make sure I've said everything I wanted to. I have I've done this class several times, and the last time I remember doing it, I was in Lewisburg, West Virginia. So there may be some people on here who have been in that class before we end, so we'll just see. But like I said, we are in Meridian, Mississippi, and this is the home of someone very famous. And if you've been looking at the Ken Burns documentary on PBS, you would know he's very famous. So tell me if you can guess who it is. We'll be here for 2 days, and I don't know why we didn't go in this museum that's dedicated to this very famous person the last time we were here. Maybe we just didn't have a chance to. But I'm going to, I've been teaching this class for about 9 years, and I teach at RV rallies. I teach at RV manufacturer rallies, as well as private resorts and private RV resorts. That's what I was trying to say. And we stay at a place called Florida Grand Motor Coach Resort in Central Florida, which is in Webster, Florida. So anyway, excitement is building. I'm going to show you what we're going to do next week. So I'm just going to dedicate this page to this so you can see the whole thing. This is a black bag. I'm going to be using this one as a sample, and if you'd like to screenshot it, or you want to, whatever you want to do, if you want to text me, if you like this picture and you'd like to do it, it's really turns out very sweet, and I will lead you through everything in the class. I've also gifted this several times as well, so everybody loves this bag. And don't let anybody say, oh, this is just an old bag. People love these bags, and they will comment on them for a long time. So hey Priscilla, I'm glad you're here. This is the bag that we're going to be using, and yesterday I showed you that I had taken a charcoal pencil, a white charcoal pencil, and put lines in. Well, today I decided that I didn't like that top line, so I took a washcloth and wiped it off, and this is about as far as we're going to go up now. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to just use a white charcoal pencil whenever you're working. This will make the design fall within the lines of this, and if there are any lines that I need to cover up, I will. Oh, I've been missing. I'm glad you're here today, though. I did it a little bit early. Last couple of weeks, I've had a signal problem. But what I did here was insert a plastic sheet. This is like one of those cutting boards you get at Dollar Tree or Dollar something another, and you just instead of it being a flimsy cutting board, you've now using it to keep your paint from bleeding through. So you can decide what colors you want, but I would suggest these. And if you have taken a screenshot of this, then you'll know what colors work well. But I'll tell you, it's thank you, and it turns out it really turns out beautiful as well. So everybody says after it's over, oh, that's really nice, and I want one. So you'll be asked to do this. The bags are always very received very well in all my classes. So I want you to enjoy this. We'll just call this the barn scene on a country road, and if you go in to look at it or to look back at this. So let me show you one more time what the picture is, so you can screenshot it or you can text me, and I will be happy to send you this picture in a PDF or JPEG or whatever it is. It does look beautiful against the background. And I've done this on the white and the black, and I definitely prefer the black. So, but that's the way it is with these. I mean, it's just kind of like everything turns out. But our subject is this barn. There's a little old tree. There's a silo in the background. a country fence, and over here are a few little hills, not mountains but hills. And I've worn this so much, that's paint coming off. But this is kind of just a blustery day, and there's clouds in the sky. Then there's a road leading from the barn with some field flowers and sunflowers out here. So see, they're really, and I've kind of lightened it up here and in places, so it gives it a little bit of depth. You can see there's several openings of doors that are done in brown and tan. So if you have any questions while we're doing this, I'm going to wait until Monday to start this project. We'll be doing it together if you want to. But I'll be here, let's just say about 2 o'clock on Monday, unless I post different. We will be down in a little town called Brobridge off of I-10 at that time. And if there happens to be a problem, because we'll be going to an RV rally, I'll let you know. So I'm so glad, we'll just go back here. I'm so glad you're here today. And if you want to share this, please feel free to. This is my Facebook address, and this is my Instagram address, and if you want to know all about me. Then this is a blog that I have published for about 10 years now. It's kind of interesting. It's RV and MH, which are my husband's and my initials. See, we were meant to RV. We didn't know it until we started that his initials are RV and my initials are MH. So is that woo-woo or what? I mean, we're right up there with the king of woo-woo. Now, this is the name of my page on Facebook also. And so in the event you want to share this with anyone, please feel free to. I'm so glad you're here. I hope you'll have a great weekend, and be looking around for the black bags. I think you might be able to find them on Amazon. You will be able to find them at Hobby Lobby over in the fabric, not the fabric, but the row that has all of the little purses and stuff like that. And they might have them too to a package. Use that coupon, of course. And Joann's I don't know if Joann's has them. That's a hit or miss there. Michael's, I just really like the quality that I find at Hobby Lobby for this bag. If you can, get one that has a placket. This one does not, but I have had some that have had plackets, which opens them up to be a little wider whenever you're shopping. We need more shopping room, like to open the bag and put lots of stuff that we bought in there. So anyway, I'm so glad you're here. If you would like to SHARE, I'm not able to say that, but I love whenever you tell people about this page. And thank you, Priscilla and Leica and Melody. Y'all just have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. See you Monday.